Yeah. Relationship day. It's sad that a single person gotta tell people in a relationship how to keep a relationship. It's done got bad, y'all. Real bad. I was just listening to my girl Frankie. She said some real shit. She said she hate people who listen to who get advice from other people for relationships. That's so true. I never did that. I didn't have to. I had 7 sisters. My oldest sister was the one I learned this from. Despite all the money her family supposedly had, she made the decision to move to Newark, New Jersey, broke. Got married out there. Decided to stay out there, broke, no family. Now one of them had no family. They struggled, y'all. They was great people. I mean, they still alive. Well, her husband ain't R.I.P. But they great. They also couldn't find no better people on earth. Even though she shitted on me this last round, she done enough for me in my life for me to forgive her. That's why I said she need to start something to start talking to y'all women, cause she a high priestess too. She made sacrifices to be with the love of her life. And I saw women come across that same decision when it came to me. And not only did they drop me, but they called me every name in the book when they walked out. Truthfully speaking, you can't call yourself a conscious person or a woke person if you still asking someone else about something that should really be just between you, that person, and God. You fucked up from the jump when you put your mama in it, your dad in it, your brother in it. You had to run to see. I ain't never been able to run to nobody's shoulder and cry on. I never had that option. And the creator, that's my father, that's my daddy. He made sure that I didn't have a shoulder to lean on. And if I did lean on one, that motherfucker died like a few weeks later. Like, he didn't play it, bro. He didn't play it. So I really can't relate to that. Because I'm a solution. I fix problems, but as human beings, we gotta get over this hump to feeling like we gotta talk to somebody. See, I was stripped from that in this lifetime. I pretty much done lived this whole time on earth by myself. I ain't never had nobody. That's why people think I'm cold-hearted. And I think I even heard a twin saying the Astro or something. Oh, I know I done been with people like that. You don't know shit. You just know what you heard. And I already know you done heard it from the niggas across the street. You must be related to them niggas or something. But let me show y'all how to work y'all discerning spirit one more time, woke people. Damn. Now, 3 years ago when I met the twin before this twin, she looked just as healthy as me. Go look at her now. Oh girl, you need to go take a picture of her and make sure you get the picture before and after. That's what I love about God. When somebody tell a lie on you, you can look with your discerning spirit and see immediately it was a lie. Like my ex. telling everybody I beat the shit out of her. I beat the shit out of her. I did. The girl is Creole, y'all. I used to box. I know what you're saying in your head. He can hit in the back and in the leg where they can't see. What nigga you know done got mad and did that? I ain't never met a nigga did that. I done met some white boys that do it. I ain't never met no nigga do it. I'm gonna say this shit one more time. I'm conservative, laid back, 155 pounds. That girl 300 pounds, narcissist. Just off that alone, you should get the gist, but obviously you don't. My ex was one of them kind of people, when she take off and hit you, and you let her hit you, she gonna hit you harder and harder and accidentally kill you. Her whole family like that. You kind of grab butcher knives and shit. Do it first, think last. And I always wind up getting one like that. And when they get to that point with me, I don't rap back with my fist, ball it up, and put these hands on her. You'll know if I did, because she'll still be sitting beside me. But when they get to the point where they done got comfortable, I'm sitting down, they fussing, and they done got, you know what I'm saying? Cause see, my ex did everybody dreads in the neighborhood. So, you got all that different energy coming in and out, gangsters and thugs. Eventually, she thought she was the biggest thug. So if I'm just sitting down playing the game and she hitting me and smacking me around or something, I tell her to stop in a calmly manner, even try to leave or go in the car. She'll get in the car and lock herself up in the car. If I go in the closet, she'll get in the closet with you. My sisters always taught women, don't ever do no shit like that. She would. So, if she take off hitting your ass and you just say, okay, go on now, she gonna hit you harder and harder. Cause she grew up in a family where they didn't have to get their ass for. You remember I told y'all she didn't have to grow up in the street. She still have yet to get her ass for by a woman. Once she do that, the narcissist is going back to hell. I already know that for a fact. All my ex needed a long time ago, all her siblings like that, is an ass whooping from another individual like they self. That's it. Gang gonna be over, they life gonna be fixed. That's it. So, it wasn't gonna change her if I put my hands on her. If it came to the point where I had to slap her in the ear like a pit bull, make her stop, she done got too goddamn aggressive and she trying to kill me. See, I got videos with her, running her heads in the walls and cars and shit. That ain't normal. That's some narcissist shit. Not trying to diss her, but I'm just trying to let you black women out there know that's from hoods and slums that you don't fit in a category with a normal woman. You are a ratchet individual and you are dangerous to society, to your family, and to yourself. Nobody's gonna let you drill on them like that. I have yet to meet anybody who have. I done seen a geek squad put them hands on me. So, miss me with the bullshit. Now, I'm gonna get off that totally, and I'm gonna show y'all a discerning spirit. Because see, if I was an average Joe or average man, and I was looking for a soulmate, I'd have done jumped out of somebody's window by now. Because she belittled my name so much so, which I could sue her for, to the point where she literally tried to get the whole damn world to hate me. Just so she can leave an ounce of hope for herself. So I took it upon myself to reach out and find her somehow. Because she'll listen to me if she hear me. And let her know, oh, you leaving hope. I don't care if you're the last woman on earth. I'm not going back with you. Click. And she stopped. But by the end, the damage was done. She got on the opposing side with my family who already hated me from birth, throwing magic on me while I was in the cradle. And she jumped over there with them with her family, throw magic too. Do that sound like a woman that got her ass whooped, ladies and gentlemen? I live with pimps and players. Women like that are obedient. They don't buck like that one is. She over there bucking like a bull dagger. Yeah, we got into it. That's the one she popping off about. I heard about it, telling everybody about. That was the day she went berserk, period. That was the first time, think about it, in 10 years, we ain't got in but 10 arguments, which already is a plus. So when things got to the point where they was escalating to it got physical, something bad happened. And since it done come to this, I'm gonna just say this one thing, because like I said, this shit is still in the matter, but I'm gonna say this one thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all how and why she went berserk. And she don't know I know this. Nobody does. This is the first time I'm gonna tell everybody. See, her family is Creole. It ain't but 2 niggas in the whole family, me and somebody else. We live in Georgia, y'all. The education in the area we in is not that great. So you already get where I'm going with this. They still program slave. They still got slave mentalities, all of them. I didn't know this beforehand. She hid all this. But her sister, which she always looked up to, eventually got married to a white guy. Wasn't rich. Wasn't nothing special about him. He was just white. And I guess my ex took it upon herself to say, I need to get white man. Fuck that shit. So a lot of the arguments started resonating from the fact that she was basically mad she was married to a nigga. And she felt like she could get more money on the other side. She know now though. But she went over there trying to leave hope. But that ain't what I'm saying. I'm talking about the incident when she had her first child. She lost her first child and went berserk. Just went ballistic. Now listen, I study holistic doctrine. I know the stress of a woman when it comes to certain labors and stuff like that. That ain't what this was. Not at all. She was mad because what she did to me with my child now was what she wanted to do with the child that came the first time. So it took her long enough for her to get me a child. So when she lost the first child, immediately she thought I wasn't gonna give her another child. If I knew what her plan was, then I wouldn't have did it. See, what she don't know is God took the first child and tried to take the second child. But I prayed hard as I ever prayed, and I even called people throughout the world that I knew that was powerful and stuff like this to pray with me. To the point, the meditation was the second greatest meditation I ever had in my life, and I meditate a lot. But in that meditation, I was warned by angels because my son was supposed to leave because God knew she was gonna use my son to alter. See, me and my ex is the ones in the tarot cards that they said that this been going on for many lifetimes. Really dope. Really dope. You know what I'm saying? Me and my ex is the ones in the cards that the creator said it's been going on for too many lifetimes now. See, from what I can get is somebody in my ex family done did way too much magic, and now their generation is on the line. So the divine had to step in because their ancestors is talking shit. Get what I'm saying now, y'all? See, I'm not just telling y'all this from the cards, so I know you're not talking to me when you say, make sure you understand the card. I'm telling you this because when the creator told me to go that way, that's how I'm able to know the whole foundation, the structure, and what to move and how to move, y'all. Otherwise, I would have to look at that shit 24/7 all the time, right? I don't. See, y'all you ain't using your discerning spirit, so you just don't know. That's why I'm here. I'm the teacher. So, now if you go back and reevaluate, you'll notice, a lot of y'all know now anyway, she's a paper asshole. She just been telling lies back to back, and she have yet to tell anybody what she done. I own up to everything. And if she come out here acting berserk right now, and the whole goddamn social media site was out here, I slap her ass in the ear again. That girl 300 pounds, man, and look like the devil in her eyes. I don't see no woman, I see a monster. Shit. When I married that girl, she was 135 pounds, looking like an angel. When I divorced you, you looking like a 300-pound monster. And really think I'm supposed to go crazy. Not trying to disrespect you or nothing, just saying you forced yourself to look like this out of anger. So I'm just gonna give it to you like you want it. Because you had two options. You could have stayed the person that you was, or you could have did that. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had a preference of, I go with love, I don't go with the external. So in my lifetime, I done had more big women than I have small women. But I gotta say, the big women shitted on me the hardest. And it's like they don't do it till they get big. It's like, goddamn, is the food making you mad too? But that ain't what it is. What it is that you gotta go to work. You gotta go to all these places that you still supposed to feel normal. And they treat you like you treating me, that they treat you. Like you treat me like I treat you like they treat you. And that's the problem. That's why I won't go back with you. Because cowards do that. Instead of you facing your demons and telling a person straightforward, you run with your head tucked between your ass, and then you lash out on the loved ones. Coward shit. See, when I go to jobs, rather I start on the floor, I normally start on the floor because I'm a nigga, but I move up fast. So eventually, I wind up your boss. And when I wind up your boss, I go ahead and I let you know, by getting in boss, having boss job titles so much over the years, I realized I got used to dealing with people in general. And one thing a good boss can't do is talk about you behind your back. and disrespect you and abuse his power. And I wouldn't do none of that. I would politely, respectfully tell you about yourself so bad to the point you'd have wished I cussed you out. Looking you in the eyes, nigga, killer or not. It's either that or lose your job. And after a while, it got to the point where with too many dollars to lose, so I started giving it to the ass. I think the worst job I worked at when multiple gang members would be on the same line, and I still had to checkmate their ass. Then we all had to go home down the same road to the same block of shit. But yeah, don't ever ask nobody about your relationship. Don't ever in your life do that. If my ex will wake up and evolve right now, we wouldn't be together, but we'll be friends, but she could jump on this bandwagon and she gonna make a lot of money because she actually pretty good and intelligent and smart and shit that she should be scared of. But instead, she's scared of getting that head busted by another woman. So scared to the point where she will allow her way straight into hell before she deal with that woman. She ain't scared though. She just don't activate. I mean, she just, I don't know. My pop like that. Narcissist people like that. They can't say no. They say a whole bunch of yells, and then when they get them hemmed up, all hell break loose because that's when they start telling lies. No, don't get it. Don't make sense. Most of the time, if you can't say no, you just scared. They just say, don't say no because they tell lies. But, don't ask your mama, your daddy, your nothing. Because I can prove it for a fact. Especially when it comes down to the women I look for. Like, my ex shouldn't be struggling, y'all. The girl got thousands of dollars worth of education, and the girl just lazy. She wanna kick them legs up and watch a movie. That's the goddamn problem. That's why I don't fuck with people who love to sit down and watch TV and social media. I done been down that road for 10 years. I'm not going back. Cause that shit there ain't getting nobody nowhere. Trust me. Go check out all the people who made you watch MASH when you were little. They ain't doing that good. I don't give a fuck how much they got. Black people should have been there, started running businesses and corporations and figured out unity. See, I got the power to teach you that. I can put a bunch of haters together in a group and make the most successful business in the world and not lose one dime. And I can show them how, but I don't get that opportunity with you black folks. Normally I get the opportunity with other nationalities because you too busy judging. You niggas lazy. You niggas will tell any lie and stick with any lie as long as you can sit in the comfort of your own home and then got the audacity to talk about the churches. You ain't no different. That ain't no different. You got them cards in your hand, you can talk directly to the... Like one of my twins, she's very clairvoyant when she come to God. I could tell when God done talk to her. Literally. The problem is, I can tell she got people in her ear because for some reason, part of some of her stuff it's like some of her stuff, not just a few of them, you know, I done caught on some of it though, like when she done got frustrated and did so many in a row, you know, like her thoughts to kick in, which is not her thoughts, is be somebody she not ask. Like, if it's the same, if it's if it's like a follow-up, like if the story that she's telling now is familiar to the previous, and she done had a chance to talk to other people about it, you can start to hear those other people. I don't talk to other people about my spiritual. Those of you who can really talk to the spiritual team, to the spiritual side, go ask them what I tell them when I'm talking to God. I tell them to go somewhere else. I don't want nobody to hear me and God. Well, unless God want it that way. But most of me and God, he ain't just my dad, he my friend. And our relationship to me is personal. So even if they do hear the conversation, I won't let them butt in. Or when we break up and go our separate ways, they can't even tell me nothing about it because the Creator already told me what he wanted from the Rudy to the Tootie. And regardless of how much mud and shit I gotta eat to get there, I'm gonna do that. Just like losing my towers. No problem. Just like that. Lost my child, no problem. Problem for me, but no problem. Because the Creator comes first, regardless, for me. And that's off of personal experience. The blissfulness of my parents leaving me early. I owe them at least that. But since we friends, I don't even own that. I'm gonna do that anyway. Cause the Creator is the only friend, the true friend that I have. And he gonna be the only true friend that I have when I leave it, bitch. Ain't no surprise here, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing new under the sun. Unless I create it. Shit. That's why I say, man, they going at it. That's why I say, bro, like, that's the beautiful part, though. Like, it ain't what my ex told you. It's what she let fly out of her mouth and she knew people would bounce off of. Cause the beauty in it is that the stories is so fucking twisted is the fact of this. See, me and my brother had a thing. See, normally the kids want to be the opposite of the parents. Me and my brother was fighters all the way from elementary up. And we learned at a very young age, every lick you give to a woman is a source of power you gonna lose in your spiritual pressure in that department. In turn, meaning you might whoop that woman ass at 8 o'clock that morning, and at 8 o'clock that night, somebody gonna beat your ass that you normally would beat. And that's a fact, Jack. Go check it. If you're a woman beater, you probably don't tell your woman, but it's a lot of them motherfuckers done put their hands on y'all and went down the street and got their ass whooped. For real, that shit follow you like karma, bro. You can't get away from it. I learned that at an early age. So I ain't never been an abusive man. I don't force a woman to do shit. The problem is I married karmas and they get comfortable and feel like they can run over a nigga. Take advantage of my good Capricorn traits. Because Capricorns can get too humble. Y'all know this shit. God done told you this shit. But the bullshitting ass story to the bullshitting ass people make the most money. That's why I'm broke. Cause I'm not gonna fold for no bullshit because they fed me enough bullshit in school and in other places where they shouldn't lie to you that fucked me up. I be damned if I'm gonna continue to fuck myself up. That's why it's easy for me to stay single. I can definitely stay single till I die, especially after I go to work. Damn, y'all, I'm damn near monk. You don't know? I tried to join for that 15 years ago. I tried to turn myself into a monk camp. I wasn't even coming back. And then when I got them, brother told lies, talking about they gonna cut my nuts off, so I forgot all about that shit. But shit, that shit's easy to me, dawg. Real shit. That's why I stay alone, because when I make business moves with certain individuals, I can hear them mumbling whatever the deal is that I told them to a random person beside them. And I tell them I'll be back. I go get a pack of cigarettes on them niggas. Never come back. Do the James Brown on their ass. Go get a pack of cigarettes on their ass, nigga. Shit. James Brown, y'all know James Brown, my uncle, right? Well, he my mama uncle, you know, the pop singer. And when I was little, cause he left the Corps first before he went to, what was it, Games, I mean, it wasn't, I wanna say Games wasn't acting, but it wasn't that one of them. I forget the name of it. It was in the movie though, before he went there. And he was babysitting about 6 kids, bro. And you know, when he came to the club, he used to dance and train himself and learn himself more dance move right here behind the club at my house. Before anybody knew he was James Brown like that. But anyway, he was babysitting me. That nigga went and got a pack of cigarettes on the, man, we all in car seat. That nigga never did come back. I mean, it was daylight, you know, and back then people wasn't as messy as they is today. But he left the hell out of us. Now, James Brown is one black brother. When God finally gave that nigga a dream, that nigga left. He dropped everything. Everything. Cat Williams. You better know it. I'm about to go in the house and watch some McGregory. Is that how you say that dude last night? That's a fighting motherfucker, ain't it, y'all? I like to watch his movies. They don't make enough of them. They don't make enough of them. That's like 7. But what I was telling y'all earlier, if y'all want to really get into some deep study, 7 is definitely the person, especially for people in my generation, mind open, females and males. Go check him out. I think he was over here. It's another guy too. The one that I always say the cat down the road. I always forget his fucking name. But them two niggas, shit. Them two and Moochie and the dude look like Jesus. I always say I forget his name. Sahara or something. Bro. That whole little group, bro, that's all I need. That's my church. They can lift me up in some of my worstest moments. That dude that said the cat down the road, take a deep breath, nigga, light you up a little bit, bro. Y'all go check them boys out. Them boys right there can really fill your spirit back up, especially if some vampire done drained you to death. I ain't even got the balls to look at them no more. I done fell off so bad. I ain't even cuss when I used to watch them, boy. I lost my son. I lost my goddamn self. But, that's neither here nor there, though. The job continues, you know what I'm saying? I might can derail off of my earthly job, but I can't derail off my spiritual job because of a human problem. That's another reason why I'm alone, because to a normal Joe, I'm bored. I'm actually funner than all you motherfuckers, but to the naked mind, I'm bored. But I'm actually fun as hell. I'm doing different shit all the time, any time of the day that your ass ain't never even think a nigga can do. And I have you doing it if you open your mind to. That's why my ex won't let me go. Cause she didn't realize that I was the only nigga that could flow like this. She thought all men did this. Now she know that most men want to do what she like to do. Kick her foot up and watch a movie or two. And that shit is truly boring. Like, if that other twin was my twin, and if she would've came, obviously, you could tell the whole America would've had a blast. I think the white folk got mad because she didn't show up. White folks even like, this motherfucker got people in there. You go look at the terror. I mean, Lord, they talking about her. This motherfucker got people in her ear. Done lost her goddamn mind. She just a baby, y'all. That's why I said it. That girl's a baby, bro. She still, got the jump up and down music going on. You need to throw on some opera, classical, jazz, Lindsey Sterling sometimes, shout it. Ease all that warrior side that's in us. Because you don't even really need that part yet. I would have calmed a lot of that down, bro, if you'd have just talked to me for about 2 hours. Because you wasting a lot of energy. That's why you gotta do so much goddamn cleansing and protection and whatever hell you be doing. I don't do none of that shit. I don't do none of that shit there. And don't got to. I got in trouble the last time you gave me something to work with. God immediately woke me up at 3:33 that morning. Said, don't you ever do it again. We got you. Because that interrupts our flow. See, according to the side of the hemisphere we working on at the moment, one of us probably will have to do what you do, but the other one won't. You get it? And see, if we'd have both got together, if you was my twin, now one of us would have had to, because I would have showed you what God showed me. And you would have got to see it with your own eyes. Sometimes I question myself, do people truly love God and truly be there for God like they say they is? Because I can't remember the last time, unless it was an accident, I was too stupid to realize it, that I turned down a blessing from God. And every blessing that God done gave me came looking rough. It never came good. For instance, the last material blessing God gave me was my truck. I started spending 20 bands and renewing some businesses that I was gonna lose anyway. I had to put 55 grand into my son because we didn't have insurance to help save his life. And what little bit of left that I had out of 100 grand out of that, I think it was like barely 10 grand or 15 grand, something like that. We didn't have no car to drive or nothing. And we didn't know if our son was still gonna live or not. So the hospital wanted us to stay up there at Egleston for a while. And in turn, meaning we needed a truck. And when it comes down to my cars, I'm picky. And I wasn't finna get any kind of truck. If that was the case, I'd have came home and got a truck from one of the garages we had. So, I really didn't want to make all them rides. And I was already needing a work truck. I needed a F-250 that could pull a gooseneck trailer so I could make more money. Everything I put my ass in, I wanted the revenue with some money, trust me. So, these particular trucks are pretty expensive, no matter what model they is. And the one I wanted was really gonna be expensive. I wanted one with 2 turbos, bulletproof engine, just have one of these. I really did. And I was good, cause we had a dealer license and we had a realtor license. Well, I was getting my dealer license. I ain't finished them, but it's all good. I was good at it though. So, when you get into them kind of businesses, other doors open up. So, I call my boys Rocky Ridge, man, and Rocky Ridge shows the most love in the world. And make sure y'all donate to Augustin. If y'all don't donate to anywhere else, I know a lot of people say, but I can give money to, yeah, but don't nobody know who getting that money. Like, Augustin deserve it. Because my son, when he was born, everything was inside out. They did an outstanding job on my son. But I called Rocky Ridge, and I barely knew these people, but I was chopping it up with the son over it or whatever, and we hit a couple of real estate jokes or whatever, and he was like, bro, I got a $30,000 truck, $27,000 truck, or 18 something. It might be 20 grand. I'm gonna say 20. It's 20 grand, $20,000 truck. He said, I tell you what, me and him were going back and forth. I can't tell y'all the shit because it's a business thing. And he said, okay, I tell you what, if you come up here tomorrow morning, I sell you this $20,000 truck for $7,000, tax and all, just like that. And I prayed I knew what kind of truck I want. I knew the numbers and everything. I prayed for it, meditated on it, went to sleep, and the Creator in my sleep gave me a vision of what site to go to and this and that, blah, blah, blah. You can even go ask my ex, because I told her before I even looked it up. And bada bing, bada boom, it was right there, just like that. But I wasn't surprised, because every time I got myself in a hard place, the Creator always managed to get me out of it. I don't care if the person that was after my head was a trillionaire. The Creator will fold that motherfucker like a pretzel. I seen him do it. Him and his team. And then crush the building. Oh, I forgot to pray for them goddamn scam artists. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. If I forgot about it, y'all might be helping me in some way. Shit. Cause you damn sure done robbed me, motherfucker. Shit. And if you haven't helped me, y'all need to start a fundraiser for me. Shit. Now. But that's it, y'all. I ain't gonna talk to y'all no more. That's it. So, now, especially with this woman shit. Because really, we ain't gonna be able to win that battle until a lot more men wake up the proper way, and then we help elevate our women the proper way. Until then, this discombobulated shit gonna continue. So we just double dutching in our own shit, Catway.